Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Dr. Cod Gaming, and today we are going to be doing another Kerbal Space Program video. This time, we are going to be sending a rover to the lands of Eve. Eve is the in-game analog for Venus, and I thought, since it's going. Just so a little bit of backstory. Eve is regarded as the hardest place to land. Well, it's the hardest place to take off from. As in, like, I can't remember what it was, but I believe Dres is the hardest to take off from, and Eve is the hardest to take off from, and Dres or Jilly or Tylo is the hardest to land on. Probably because all the ones that I just mentioned don't have atmospheres. So this rocket was, it's not very apparent, but it was based off of the Saturn V, mainly because of the 4 large boosters back there. But other than that, it's not really any much the same. But yeah, this rocket is pretty big and costed a lot. I don't remember how much it costed. I'll probably put it in the description or somewhere else later on in post. Future Ben, remember that. And a viewer from last time said that like my hold up, there we go. Said that a script would really help my videos, and I was like, I'll try it, but I'm not sure if it's going to be super effective. But I got some things to talk about. So now that I got that down, I want to talk a little bit about my upload schedule. I have decided that for now, until I can start doing more things, my upload schedule is going to be every Sunday and Monday. Upload times are irrelevant because it depends on. So, for any of you that didn't see my the video where I fly underneath the smaller R&D bridge, I said that I use QuickTime to record and iMovie to edit. And the thing with iMovie is that after you're done editing a video, you have to share it to a file. So you basically have to export it to a file. And this means that I'm basically doubling the upload time of my videos. So I have to export it to a file, and then I have to make sure it renders, and then I have to upload, which could take 5 hours. I think the longest video that I did for that took around 5 hours to completely upload. But regardless, my upload schedule is going to be every Sunday and Monday. Again, upload times are relevant, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about my my upload schedule. You can see here, this footage is played back at around 4 times speed, and even when I was actually playing, I spent most of my time at ×4 speed. Also, if you want to save more fuel, don't do what I did here. I decided to wait until. I didn't decide to wait for a transfer window, which I will put it up on screen right about now. You need to save more fuel, you should wait for a transfer window, but I didn't. I just like to play around with maneuver nodes, and like tweaking them to get an encounter. If you want to save more fuel, or I'm sorry, I'm getting too close to my mic. If you want to save more fuel, then definitely wait for a transfer window. For whatever planet you're going to. Yeah, that's just a little note. Also, I want to celebrate that we have increased our views and watch time by over 1,000% this past 28 days. So I'd say give a round of applause. No, just me. Okay. So I know this isn't necessarily what everybody's, been wanting to know, but I just want to, kind of tell you guys what kind of, mods I use. Let me go into my Kerbal Space Program, actual, thing here. So for actual, gameplay, I have Kerbal Engineer, Kerbal Alarm Clock, and Hyper Edit, just for the sake of my, sanity. I don't have to try and, guess anything, and then I don't have anything for any of the other things, like resources, sounds, anything. I don't use any texture packs or visual enhancement packs, but for my parts, I'll go in order of when I downloaded them. So I have the recycled parts pack, which was a parts pack that was it was originally discontinued, but it was brought back and has a bunch of really cool parts, including stuff like the a bigger selection of atomic engines, which originally that was the reason why I downloaded the mod, was so that I could finish my original my first ever moon mission, or Mun mission, which was it was before I ever, started doing the Kerbal Space Program videos. Actually, no, I take that back, because that one was originally featured in a live stream, but I kind of, edited the, edited the craft a bit, with the new parts from the parts pack, and, it was made possible because if you saw in the live stream, that rocket exploded, and I didn't have enough Delta V to get back. Thankfully, it was just a probe, but I also have the Airplane Plus parts pack, which I have a later version of it than what's for my game, because my game is 1.3 something. I don't know. 1.3.1, I think, and this was made for 1.6, but it has a bunch of airplane parts. This was originally just for me, before I started, actually filming, the main series of my Kerbal Space Program, the video where I went to the Mun, or the video when I went to Minmus, which, by the way, you should check those out. But yeah, that was before I started the series, and some of the parts in that pack were featured in the Flying Under the R&D Bridges video. I also installed Kerbal Reusability expansion pack, mainly for the grid fins in it, because I was trying to do a Falcon 9 recreation, but it didn't work. But I still kept the reusability because it also gave me what's called the Dragon Gear, which is the heat shield, which you've probably seen on some of the I don't think I've featured it in any videos, but it's a heat shield where It has like little landing legs that come down. I also have the Rocket Factory parts pack. Now this pack is freaking insane. It has three. No, it adds in crap ton of parts to rocket parts, obviously. And it has stuff like new engine. I believe it actually has everything except for what's it called? Fuck, I'm blanking. The command and control section of it. It has everything except those. But it's a really overpowered mod. If you want to, I'll put all of my mods in the description. I also have Rovidine, which Rovidine is not a very big parts pack. All the parts are in structural, but it's basically like a rover chassis, a mount for wheels on the side of a rover, and just a bunch of parts for rovers. You actually saw. Oh wait, no, that was not in my channel trailer. Oh yeah, and I also didn't do a video on the base on my mod. I might do a video on that. Leave it down in the comments if you want to see a video based on my mod base. And the last mod I have. Where is it? Come on. Oh yeah, it's the Maritime parts pack, which gave me some of the parts for the rover that you see in this video. The only parts that were on this rover were, well, the most important parts, the cockpit and that little back station, which was a combination of like the fuel and the battery, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think I do. I think that's what it is. Yeah. It's a pretty interesting parts pack. It's still in like really early stages of development, so it's a lot of parts are not textured, nor do they appear when I click on them. So it's I basically only use it for the hovercraft parts. But yeah, that's all the mods that I have. I knew that took up quite a bit of time. Yeah, that's about the mods. Just another thing. Make sure to leave down in the comments what you want to see on the channel, because I am open to suggestions. It just depends on what kind of games you want. If it's, a game that'll, get me banned off of YouTube, then that's obviously not gonna appear. But if you guys want me to do like Black Ops 4, Anthem, I've got, what else do I have? I could continue my Call of Duty World War II live streams. What else do I have? I could continue the Trials Fusion. I don't know. But yeah, just make sure to leave down in the comments what you guys want to see. The next topic that I have to discuss, is, what I want to do with this series, what I want to do with Kerbal Space Program, because obviously, as you guys might be able to tell, most of my videos lately have been Kerbal Space Program, although there have been some other things. Oh yeah, by the way, if you thought Terraria was going anywhere, well, you're wrong, because it's coming back. I'm going to be uploading my third part to the series. I know I kind of blew it off for quite a while, kind of forgot about it, but, it's going to be coming back, so, yeah, so I was contemplating, like, doing a science playthrough, like just doing a full playthrough of me doing science mode, and me, just building craft to go, to get science. And I might do that. I don't know. Sorry for any background noise. There's a plane flying above me. Or a helicopter. I don't know. I can't see it. Yeah. Hold up. Anyways. So, and I might do, well, with this specific series, like the ones that are numbered, I'm gonna be doing a trip to every single planet. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing, like, a manned mission to every single planet, because stuff like Eve and Jilly and Moho are gonna be pretty hard to get to, with Minecraft. But, yeah, I'll probably send probes there, or maybe send, like, a base in Moho, or, explore, like, Drez's Canyon. I don't know, nobody likes Drez. But, yeah, leave down in the comments, if you wanna see that. I plan, with this series, I plan on doing every single planet and every single moon. But, yeah. And on the planets, I'll mainly be doing, one-way trips, because, you know, in the real world, that's kind of what you would want. You want to colonize other planets and, you know, plant flags on moons and, you know, do all that kind of stuff. And now, for the announcement of Sky High Challenges, that is officially what I have named my, you know, my series where I, you know, complete challenges. I know it only has one video so far, which is the flying under the R&D bridges, but, let me know in the comments, and I'll be looking on Reddit as well, which, by the way, check my channel, about section, to see that I now have a Reddit and Discord. So, yeah, make sure to check that in the, about section of my channel, and in the link in the description. Yeah, that's, so Sky High Challenges are just gonna be, Reddit, Discord, and YouTube, challenges that, you know, you guys set for me. I might be doing my own challenges every once in a while, but mainly I need the community to kind of tell me what they want to see, and I will help you. Well, not help you. I will, consider the options that you guys, ask me. Yeah, so, right here we see that I start to have some difficulties, with the ship. I actually had to turn on, ignore max temperature, because no matter what I did, even, like, spinning and, like, completely trying to make sure that I didn't, crash, no matter what I did, I just could not get the craft to shop shaking out of control, and you'll see later on, that it's the same kind of situation, but regardless, no, back on topic with the little list I have here. So, I am going to be doing a complete live stream. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it all in one go. I probably won't. But I plan on doing a Modern Warfare Remastered campaign, series, just to, I don't know, just to complete the campaign, mainly because, you know, I just want to complete the campaign, so, yeah, and while, I don't know, I don't really have any more things to talk about. That's all that I came up with. I'm on a timer. At the current moment, don't have a lot to talk about either. So, yeah. And this is where I was talking about, like, this craft ends up, kind of shaking itself out of control. But we eventually find a way around this using ignore max temperature. But, yeah. There's not a lot to talk about, so I'll just let the video play. Yeah, this is where it starts to completely spin out, regardless of the fact that I had my SAS on and pointing towards retrograde. It starts like picking up momentum and almost spinning in a complete circle. But yeah, no matter what I did, I just could not find a solution to this. It also didn't make it better that I did not have connection to the Kerbal Space Center, which is probably why this started happening. But oh well, we live and learn, as said. Yeah, it just starts picking up momentum and just spinning. More like just swinging itself around. Shit. Sorry. But no matter what I did, it just could not stop shaking. Eventually it stops because yeah. And here you see, I made a mistake, because none of the things actually started, completely, blew up or deconnected. But yeah, here we have touchdown on Eve. And here, we destroyed all the wheels, but that's okay because, thankfully we brought an engineer on the team, so, yeah. So this rover eventually had to come back off of, Eve, because just with the wheels that I had and with the height of the sky crane, like the clearance that it had, it could not get out. I took many tries. I even had to hack my gravity to get this completely done, which is where you'll see in a couple of minutes. Eventually this had to come off, but I still have a rover on there. But this is just me having trouble you know getting just me struggling trying to get the rover out. And it even took me multiple tries, as you saw there. But yeah, I'll just let this play.